Hi, I'm Peter, Courier driver, and this video is about how to find them difficult addresses, and you will get them and they will drive you mad. Before we go on, a few videos on the channel now. If you like them, please hit the subscribe, please hit the bell, hit the thumbs up. Everyone loves a subscriber. So what are you going to do? I mean, sometimes you're going to be sent to RDCs, regional distribution centres, like this gentleman behind us. B&Q, it's massive. You can't miss it. The sat-nav will take you straight in. You go round and back, goods in, job done. Aggravation other than that, that's something different. It's not always that straightforward though. Sometimes you'll come to an RDC like this, but it won't say B&Q on it. Or it might say B&Q, but on your paperwork it will say delivered to Gibbs and Dandy. And you go in there and go, yeah, we are Gibbs and Dandy, we forgot to change the sign over. Sometimes it will say nothing at all. So what are you going to do to get around these things? First of all, get yourself a decent sat-nav. The phone ones I find work the best. They're free. Waze or Google Maps, they're interchangeable really. I flick between the two. And if you're going to do the multi-drop, you're going to want a multi-drop app that fits in, which is why Waze is very good. It actually goes with the two of them, you know. So the sat-nav is going to be your first port of call. I always go to the postcode first. Go to the postcode, because sometimes you might put in the address. Say, for example, you might be delivering to Clive's Carpets, and you go to Clive's Carpets in Willesden and you realise there's actually two Clive's Carpets in Willesden, one where you are and one 2 miles away. But the one 2 miles away, because it's in Willesden, it's going to take you 3/4 of an hour. You think, why did I? So go to the postcode first. So first thing, that will get you to the rough area. Now there's a caveat on that, that's not always a winner, but that'll get you the rough area. If you can't find it, then I'll go down to the street name. And they go, well, it's on Wilson Street. Well, I'm not on Wilson Street, I'm on a high street. Oh, hang on, Wilson Street, it's down here, down the left, take it down to Wilson Street. See if you can find it that way. Still not always a guarantee. I mean, sometimes, like I say, with a postcode can be a problem. I had one the other day on the notes, it said, and it actually told me where to go, and I had to download it. But it was, that took you to the postcode, and with a postcode, you could see the place. It was over there, but it was the other side of a fence. But to get the other side of the fence, this was Unipart in Oxford, you had to go back up to the road, onto the dual carriageway, along the dual carriageway, down the roundabout, round the snaky road, into Unipart, along the Unipart, up to the gate, speak to the guy who then sends you around the industrial estate. It's around the back of the industrial estate. This is where the postcode's not going to help you. This is where the street address may not help you. You can Google it. You can Google Maps it. If you've got Google Maps, you can do the satellite view. You can see it on the satellite view. That still may not help you. What do you do then? Well, the first thing you're going to do, have a look on the paperwork. See if there's a telephone number on the paperwork. And if there is, what you do, you ring the customer. Hello, sir, I wonder if you can help me. I've got a delivery to you. It's like 10 pallets. We're round the back. Whereabouts are you? And he'll go, where are you? Oh, well, what you need to do, drive down the road, see the cafe, past the cafe, left at the garden centre. We're down here on the right. Thank you very much. Sometimes, if it's particularly tricky, say, would you mind staying on the line? I'm on the hands-free. Talk me in. I will tell you what I can see. Sometimes it's tricky, you know, kind of thing. If that doesn't work, ask local people. Go, mate, I'm trying to find this place. Any idea where it is? Particularly if the name's changed recently, they'll go, oh yeah, that used to be Barry's. Yeah, that's over there, mate. And you look at it and go, oh, nice to put a sign up, you know, that kind of thing. Your local people can be your friend, but you've got to be discerning with the local people. Talk to them. Sometimes they'll go, yeah, mate, I think, if they say I think, be wary. I think it's down around about and turn to the left. You think? Think doesn't butter parsnips, my friend. I need you to know. Other things, for example, a lot of the time, if you're doing the multi-drop, if you're going to like addresses, courts are flats. Sometimes you'll get there and it'll be like flat 2, flat 4, flat 6, you're delivering to flat 8. Flat 2, flat 4, flat 6, flat 20, flat 22. You know, where's flat 8? You've got to use your common sense. You've got to look around. Look around, oh, there's an alleyway down here. Just wander down the alleyway. You go down the alleyway, you realise behind they're cluster homes. The rest of it is behind. If you can catch a postman, Royal Mail, if you catch a postman, you've had an absolute winner, because that man knows that area. If it's a regular drop, like the back of his hand. And he'll also know if the name's changed. He'll know if anything's moved on. These people, you try to get as much information as you possibly can. You ask the local people, that kind of thing. The other thing you can do, if the sat-nav takes you to the wrong place, change the sat-nav. So say, for example, I had this the other day. I'm on Google Maps at the moment. I'm using Google Maps, my current weapon of choice, and I'm trying to get to the Lakeside Business Industrial Park, and it kept taking me to the aggregates. There's this great big concrete place, aggregates, and I said to the guy, where is it? And he sort of told me where it was. And you know, when people start to tell you where it was, you've got to pay attention. I wasn't paying attention. So what I did is I flicked from Google to Waze. When I flicked from Google to Waze, Waze took me straight there. I went there. When I got there, I realised I should have known better, because I've been there before. And this is the other thing that you can consider. It will get easier. Things that you don't know when you start, you're like, oh, how do I find this? I'll never find this, will get easier. If you're on a multi-drop, they might give you a regular run, and you go, that's Barrington Court. Oh, it took me forever to find that the first time. I was trying to find it dark. Now I know where it is. It's down that alleyway, turn a left, Barrington Court. You know that courts become flats. You know that, you know, muses and stuff like that. It could be around the back. You know to go to distribution centres. Don't pull into the staff car park. Straight round the back. Left, left, left again. There you go. There's a gate. It gets easier. Experience will be the winner. At the end of the day, you can only do what you can do. And you can try your hardest to find it. You ring in, you speak to the customer, you speak to them. If you can't find it at the end of the day, it's going to have to go back. Someone else will take it. It's not life or death. Chances are that delivery is not life or death. But those are a few tips that I hope do help on trying to find addresses. I hope you liked the video. If you did, like I say, if you could please like, subscribe, hit the bell, that'd be great. And also there's a load of other videos over on my channel, also over on YouTube, which is Pete the Courier Driver. Type that one in. I hope it all helps. We're here to help. We're here to help you. Take care and take money.